Deutsche Bank. So, you heard the quotes. Where are we in this job market?
I think all we know is we know nothing is probably a great way to describe it. You know, yesterday and coming out of the Federal Reserve meeting, I think we knew that the labor market was slowing. We knew that we still had a tight labor market, but that growth was kind of on a downtrend, and the labor market was coming into better balance. We got the data today, and we learned that we have a completely different picture for the labor market. Adding over 500,000 jobs, an unemployment rate that's the lowest since 1969, wage growth picking up. It's a very different picture than what Chair Powell described on Wednesday.
Right, but how can we have such a robust market, labor job market, when you have this 400 basis plus points of interest rate rise? At what point is that medicine going to take its toll?
I think what we see is outside of the housing market, it has not taken its toll yet. We thought it had been. Jobs growth had been slowing, but we've really seen a pickup here. I think the labor market is two key things. We have very strong jobs demand, and we have a constrained labor supply. Those two things coming together to create very strong job growth.
But do you subscribe to the theory that you can't get inflation all the way down unless you have higher unemployment? I did a look this morning. If you look at every recession, for the last three, every time there's been a recession, there has been rising unemployment. We've not seen it yet. We're not in a recession yet. But that would suggest we will see it later this year.
Absolutely. I think the labor market is telling us we are absolutely not in a recession today. When you have recessions, anytime the unemployment rate rises by 0.5 percentage points, you have a recession. It typically rises more than that. From an inflation perspective, I think what we've seen recently is we can bring some inflation rates down. Energy has fallen, goods prices are falling. But I really do think to get price inflation all the way down to 2%, you're going to need to see this labor market loosening, which will need the unemployment rate to rise.
We've had a reduction in the money supply. In fact, the money supply has been negative on one or two occasions. We've got a yield curve that's inverted, or have had. These are all recessionary signs.
Add them to several of the other ones that we see. The ISM manufacturing index, when you look at it across states, we're seeing a kind of a drop in the diffusion of growth across states. There's a number of indicators right now. What's telling us we're not there is the labor market and consumer spending.
You were one of the first to forecast a recession at the back end of 23. When do you believe it's going to become? Because the GDP number was revised upwards.
Yeah, you have strong data today, certainly in the labor market. What I think the issue is that's going to trigger a more hawkish response from the Federal Reserve. We expect that they're going to raise rates at least through May. I think we're seeing some of the market responses here through May, which is what they've been signaling, but the market has not been listening to them. I think after today's data and upcoming price data, you'll see the market listening more.
We'll talk about all that later on. Are you a reader?
I try to, yes.
Now, when you read, do you read with a Kindle or an e-reader, or do you like the
physical books?
You like
the actual books, which is why it's nice to be here in the library.
It's good to have you, sir.
Thanks so much for having me.
Thank you very much, and for always being on the program. Thank you very much. Now.